Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. Hi there, hi mate, hi Bob, hi Dr. Poops McGee, hi Yeti. Yep, it is muted, okay. Hi there everyone, how's the day going for y'all? Okay, hold on. Now. No. Today we'll be working on the quantum mechanics video, I do believe. That'll be a fair one. And so as such, let me just open everything up properly. Oh yeah, last time we got distracted with the Hilbert spaces, which, well, at least we understand them now, which is good. Right, the inner product metric, as a metric space makes sense. I guess a bit of a revision on the metric space would also be nice. But first, let me open up this. There we go. How far are we in the renders with this one? Whoa, what just happened? Why did they just... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, no, it doesn't. What just happened? Why is the day just full screen now? Is my graphics card dying? Did my graphics... What just happened? This is really bad news, because if my graphic card dies, I don't have a change of money to buy a new one. I think that's... OBS, don't do that again. That's terrifying. Oh my goodness. Hi the Timon. Yeah, I already switched to the live chat. Wave function, mathematics of wave function, and... Wave number 0.98, here's wave number 0.22. Wait, what did I render so far? 660, that's where it ends. Okay, 660. Which is, this one is 2. This one will be a bit wider or a bit shorter? That's a good question. Easy way to check. 28, 283. Yeah, so this one will be shorter. And then this one would be longer, right? Yes. Hi Ash. What is workohol? Workohol is what workaholics use. Stain their addiction. Oh, happy birthday to you too, Ramit. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you all. Okay, now here's with number 0.98, which is the one we should render now, correct? Yeah, this one will be 0.98 and the last one will be 2.02. Actually, a much better one would be to... Ooh, to do a second wave, actually. Hold on. Oh, this would be such a much better idea. So turn this off. And right here, just make a wave. All the people with purple picture are the same person. you know these purple picture people, you know, I can't tell the difference either. Okay, this is what we're gonna need. We're gonna need a mixed color, like this. One of them will be pure white, the other one will be pure purple. 1/12, if I'm not mistaken, and then this one will decide which one we mix, and also we want to add them together. Like so. And then, oh piss, this is just meant to be a simple cosine with the wave number being equal to 2 on the very beginning. The wave number, so x into this, into here, into y compare. Beautiful. Now the phase is all messed up, but that's a simple problem. What are we adding to the phase? 855 whatever. Cool. There we go. That's almost it. Oh no, why is it shifted this much? Oh, is it aligned on the very beginning? That's bad. That is in fact really, really bad. There we go. Now all we need to do is just start with 0 and then go up to 0.1. I mean 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, of course. And then start with 0, and there we go. This should look much better. Sweet. So that's pink. Oh, well, we have a color expert in the chat to tell us what the colors look like. I'm out of my drinking stuff. The liquids I used to drink. How is everyone doing, by the way, on this fine day? Sorry if I sound a bit tired. I haven't drunk any coffee yet. I'm saving it up to finish the video later on, so... How is everyone doing? Pink is red, purple is blue. Doing bad. Why? What happened, Bav? What happened? Why are you doing so poorly? I'm doing fine, folks. I'm glad you're doing fine, mate. I'm glad you're doing fine. Same as Bav. What happened, Timon? I'm too poor to buy giver rank. Well, I suppose... well, I know for a fact that Timon is not feeling bad for the same reason. I think I might be sick or something. I don't feel well. Cheers to that. What kind of sick? I mean, sick as in unhealthy, not the sick as in the object. See, I made it. See ya. I really need to wake up. Right, Hilbert spaces, metric spaces, correct. Hilbert space. So, I'm sick as I'm physically unwell right now. I don't know, but what kind? What flavor, you know? Difference when you're a cosplayer. Distance, that's a good point. This is measured by a function called metric or distance function. Metric, more from an example metric sphere, metric in space. You're not sure the distance or one or sphere equivalent angular distance or Hamburg plane metric correspond to math of physical notion of this. For example, check out a unit crossing equivalent Hamming distance. the number of characters need to be changed to get from one string to another. I will need to make another supplementary video just about just like an introduction to vector spaces, I guess. Because I mean, they don't understand the Hilbert space. I think it would be vector spaces. Is the next video about waves? This video, it's quantum field theory. Okay, so that's the 2. Now we have the shorter one, which still will fit, which will be this one. There we go. And the whole point here is that we can change the wave number from 2 to 1.98. The only problem is that the phase is obviously screwed up because I set it up incorrectly, which means we also need to change the phase so that it would still be aligned in the middle. The middle is all everyone will see. There we go. See, this still kind of fits. At least in the middle it kind of fits. Make asking my favorite signal. Alright. Stomach is I feel spend more time than usual. You want the deals? Good enough. No, I can paint a picture. Yeah. We're back to making money instead of losing it now. Well, hopefully. It's about time, don't you think? I'm sorry, is my... You can all see that, right? The screen flashing. That's not just me being schizophrenic, is it? It feels so weird to watch a maker stream without time in it. It's like playing Mario without Luigi. GPU better blow. It better not. It better not. I can't afford that. Good morning, homosexuals and make it. We'll hide them. What a phenomenal way to enter the chat, I do have to say. Alright. Notion of distance elements point. This is a metric space is simple enough. The notion of completeness will be a bit more difficult. But I mean, it's doable. Okay. For every positive real number, there is a positive integer, so that for all positive integers m and n greater than n, the distance between two elements eventually... Okay, so that seems simple enough. Basically, we have the metric space, let's call it crazy idea m. And then what we say is that we take some elements, x, from that metric space with the distance d between those elements. And then for every positive real number, so we pick some kind of real number that's greater than 0. So let's say we set it equal to 0.01. What we say is that there exists an integer so that we can pick any integer above those. Okay, this is simple. This is actually really simple. Me when I like dark theme and all the books are light themed. Fine. Let me just... There. You're welcome. Fixed it. Oh, and now my entire Firefox is dying and I can't see the chat. You better appreciate that. hold on. Not inverted. And then also it should be like this. There we go. I fixed it. I'm incredible. Hi, the flame. That metric space seems rather complex, yeah. Complex, not complete. But I mean, but don't worry, it is still complex. Don't worry. Although I myself find it quite simple. I just stole your joke. Shamelessly. Okay, this, and then I will genuinely have to make a whole separate video just about complex inner products. Complex inner product metric space. No wait, complex inner product complete metric space. I will just have to make a whole separate video just about that to explain this. But I mean, hey, why not? Might as well while we're here, am I right? Just make a separate... I have a habit of just starting even more videos than finishing ones in the first place. Then this one will be 0.02, 2.02 I mean, and then we need to align it, so that will be nice down the middle, like so. I mean like so. There we go. And then what we need is we just need more, like one more thingamajig. This is not necessary, this is not necessary. We only want this. And as you can see right here, will be ever so slightly larger. Like this. Render. Linear algebra. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. Make is immortal, so even if they start twice as many vids as they finish, they can still finish all of them. That is true. That's how math works. Hold on. I need to put a shirt on. That's ridiculous. You know what? Give me a second. The entire time I've been just sitting shirtless, and I keep cutting myself on my rock hard abs, and it's honestly a real struggle. Okay, I'm back. Make it finish every 5 minutes, not on this timeline. No, I'm just traveling at really wacky velocities, okay? My entire body is just traveling at wacky velocities in all sorts of places, and the time dilation just gets really confusing. Okay, there we go. Something about hotel with infinite rooms. Don't listen to the mathematicians, Flame. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be, alright? Like, keep slaying. Keep thinking that a million molecules is infinity or whatever. Or keep dreaming about the infinite iodine chains. Don't let the mathematicians tell you what's what. I only have mod rank here for 5 minutes. It's that make it words haven't passed it. Exactly. I only gave Timon the mod because Timon wanted to upload the link. And so when Timon uploads the link, I'm gonna remove the rank. Hey, make it. If you had to learn chemistry from scratch, how would you do it? I did had to learn chemistry from scratch, and I will have to from kind of scratch. There's still plenty of fields I've known nothing about. I don't think I would do it any differently. I think just slowly moving forward is absolutely fine. I would say definitely, I definitely wouldn't learn it from the middle. The best way, in my opinion, to learn chemistry is either to learn it from high up or down low. So either from applications of chemistry, Like if you imagine a spectrum from right here you have the quantum field theory, and right here you have like biochemistry-ish. Actually, I would say more like organic. Let's not be ridiculous. Organic chemistry. Then either starting here and then learning the reasons for why things happen, or starting here and learning the conclusion why things happen. The problem is most of the time schools start in the middle and they like try to go both ways, which just gets really, really confusing. So either top down or bottom up. Calculate how many molecular islands you have if you start with 3 trillion atoms and apply an infinite amount of energy to the system. I really like the molecule. I find it hilarious. I find it hilarious the molecule where it has 3 megagrams per mole. It's funny to see 3 million there. Okay, hold on. What was I doing? Right, quantum mechanics. So, okay. What's more, some of them fit better than others. So you can see that all of them are different, and they all kind of fit. I should specify the kind of, because 2 is the best here, and they all kind of fit. In reality, it would be higher time, and in reality, if I make this even more accurate, then it will be even more visible, but that's close enough. Timon? Timon's dead. Alright, well. Timon had a good run, I would say. I really hope the rotation won't be wacky. Oh, it's not wacky! How lucky. Lucky me. Jack Jim by a single molecule of C. Yeah. Titan! Ah, yes.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you a lot. Give me a second, I need to... There, now I can hear you normally.
Alright.
Luigi is back, let's go. Alright, Y and Y and Y. And this...
Yeah, so I'm at uni right now, so first off, I can't see the chat. Second, I only had my shitty earphones with me, not my proper headset.
I just find it hilarious. You're at the...
What?
Just joining a stream. We can hear the echo of the corridors. Are you just walking around chatting on stream?
Yes. Why?
You're asking me why? You're the one doing it.
Like people can't have a phone call on the university corridors. Like
You're streaming at uni. It feels weird. It feels unethical.
why?
I don't know. Keep the influencers out of universities. That's gross. They...
Well,
Oh, here's actually everyone watching who likes math. This is actually a very curious thing. Right here you can see why normally rotations should be described with quaternions and not with just yaw, roll and pitch. That's because right here you can see that we're starting with this kind of rotation and we're ending with something that's effectively like very similar. You could just rotate it this way and you would achieve the proper rotation, but instead it's just like jumping up and then rotating down. Because the rotation is all screwed up.
alright, I'm not at uni anymore. I left the building if it makes you happier.
Am I supposed to rotate? Yeah, because these two do the same thing. Well, that's just splendid. Okay, there we go. 0. What about now? So we want 90, 0. Oh, absolutely not. -90. XUY, XUY. Actually, with these ones, we don't really care about rotations, do we now? So I guess we can just remove these. Why are you still rotating? I specifically removed the... Oh, piss, I removed it from the wrong thing, didn't I? Is it visible that they're all different lengths? Like right here, there's... It's not really, is it? It's not really visible. Hi, Make It. How are you doing? I just wanted to ask why light is considered a particle. I'm starting the wave matter reaction. I don't understand it. Why light is considered a particle? That's quantum field theory. That's kind of the core of quantum field theory. It's the photon. That's mainly because it behaves both like a wave and a particle at the same time. I've made 2 videos about that recently. Unless you have seen them and you're asking me to specify even more, in which we wouldn't believe it, I am making another video about this specific topic right now. Yeah, and right here we're just going to add. Understood the wave part, not the particle part. Oh, that's simple then. It is because when you have a wave... So imagine... Well, let's just say that we already applied all the things we wanted to apply to the wave, and imagine you have like a probability distribution of where a photon would be, okay? So you have basically like a probability of where your light will be. Once you... To oversimplify a bit... Basically, once you perform a measurement on it, once you measure it, the wave function will collapse, and you will measure it, let's just say right here, and so the new probability will look like this. And so basically, where you measure it, that's where you will get the position of the particle. So we just... so we consider it to be a particle because it behaves as a particle with its properties being defined by probability. Does that make any sense? Particles, my favorite Greek hero. Wave function collapse, call 911, immediately start CPR.
Make it, if the cars are too loud, I can mute myself.
I don't hear any cars.
Good for you. I can't hear you over them.
How do you swallow louder than cars? Genuine question. Genuine, honest question. It makes so much sense as a quantum theory. Oh, are you asking how does the quantum field theory convert to things that we... that are obvious to us? Because yeah, as a quantum theory, it does make sense. The pickle is that it's confusing when you think about the fact that that's how it that's how it should work everywhere. But that's the Bell's theorem. That's basically when you have more and more particles, then all the probabilities average out. And so if you have enough particles, you can genuinely think about them as just particles without the wave part. But that's only if you have enough of them. Enough for the probability to make up the error. Why are there multiple makers? Well, because I need more hands on deck, you know, more help with the videos. Obviously. Damn it, I need to make the Hilbert space, but I just... Fine, I'm starting another video. I blame all of you, but especially Timon. No, he can't hear us because normally that's where he would go. What did I do?
I heard my name, but nothing else.
Don't worry about it, Timon. It's fine. It's all good.
Okay, I wasn't worried before, but now I am.
Hold on, where's the... Oh, the black and white is really messing with me. Definition. There we go. The title of this video will be complex in a product... complex in a complete metric product space. Complete in a product. Complete metric space. That's gonna be the title of this video. I guess it's still the same rent. Exactly. What kind of waves are longitudinal or horizontal? I have not heard those terms referring to waves ever. Horizontal versus longitudinal waves. That's a mechanical wave. Neither. The answer here is neither because that's a mechanical wave. The particles, this one right here is description of how waves move particles. But in quantum field theory, no, you're not stupid. You're just it's fine. I get it. You're applying like your classical mechanics knowledge in quantum mechanics, which is a pretty natural way to do things. Like that's how most people do it. But yeah, it's what you have to realize is that everything mechanical is a consequence of the quantum. So you cannot really describe certain quantum mechanical properties using mechanical tools or classical mechanical tools, to be more exact. Is metric space a vector space, or what kind of space is it? Because it's just a set with elements. According to the course in school, light wave is longitudinal. That I don't quite see the sense there, because the wave function is only to describe the properties of the particle. The wave function isn't actually moving the particle. The wave function is the particle. Essential notion throughout this course. Oh yeah, phenomenal. I like free PDFs. That has 34 pages. A light side video, huh? That's fine. What's the difference between classical and quantum waves? Classical waves are... In classical waves, you are moving something around to create a wave. In quantum waves, you're not moving anything. They just are. I don't know how to explain it better. They just exist. Metric space, okay. What is happening? Timon, you where are you right now?
Okay, so apparently you heard that. This is what an interaction with the cashier sounds like in Hungarian. I did not think that you heard that, but apparently you did.
I guess what the wave function is measuring is the energy. Like when the electric energy is highest, the magnetic is lowest. Does that make sense? Not quite. It's not quite what's happening with the... Because here's the thing. We do have the Hamiltonian operator, which means that if you want to get the energy... If you want to get the energy, you can apply the Hamiltonian operator. The T plus V, it's simpler than it seems. You just have to trust me on this. But where's the many particles? Oh my god! For some reason, the dark theme Wikipedia is just really screwing with me. Where's the Schrodinger? Oh yeah, I can just go with Schrodinger. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Schrodinger. This is the potential, the kinetic, basically. And so you can get the energy of our particle based on... I'm not going to copy all of this here because that's a lot. You can get the energy based on the wave function. But one thing which you should note there is that the wave function is like the element of the equation, not the equation itself. So basically, you should think more of a wave function as the particle itself. So basically... Hello, I'm trying to come up with a good example. Okay, imagine that in classical mechanics, you would have some kind of number. All right, like a... Oh, damn it, this is really difficult to come up with an analogy for. Really, really difficult. Now, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna give you the... I'm just gonna create a classical wave function. So in classical mechanics, a wave function for any object would be just a function that takes in some kind of position, x, that takes in the time, and I guess in classical mechanics you would probably also need momentum. I do believe you would also need momentum. You would have this function, and then you would be able to basically apply a whole bunch of operators on that function in order to get different things like energy, velocity, all the jazz like that. And basically each and every single object you consider would have a separate wave function, or rather separate function in this case. So for example, you have some kind of cube, okay? This cube would have its own function. I think it will be xdp. And then if you want to get the energy of the cube, then you just apply the Hamiltonian on it. You want to get the velocity of the cube, you apply the velocity operator or whatever. And so on and so forth. Like, that's what the function is there for. The wave function isn't really telling you anything specifically, it's just like telling you about the particle. Does that make any sense? I heard somewhere that quantum stuff is hard to understand because it does not exist in the macro world and we can't understand what we didn't see. That is actually something I say quite a lot, yes, that quantum mechanics, you might have actually heard that in one of my videos, because I did mention a couple of times that quantum mechanics isn't really difficult to understand because it's like inherently difficult something, only we just didn't evolve to understand quantum mechanics. We evolved to understand classical mechanics. What is a metric space actually? It's...
I'm not very sure about this reasoning because all both me and some other teachers and a lot of people noticed that if you start learning quantum mechanics, like obviously not the difficult part, but just the rough idea, like educational videos on quantum entanglement and probabilities and stuff like that, in like middle school or something, even without the math, you are very like just understand or rather just accept it. While if you try to learn it at an old age, it's harder to accept. Like it's just as basically that as we age, our brain is difficult or more difficult for our brain to to accept new concepts.
I don't actually understand where you're going with this, Timon, but yeah, sure.
Like I was going to write just here, just. Or did you not hear because of the cars?
No, I did hear. It's just that I don't, because you started with, I don't think, like you started by saying that you don't quite agree with me, but I mean, I struggle to see where the disagreement is.
Like you said that our brains are not evolved to understand the quantum world, and
Yeah, and that's why it's more
I
difficult than classical.
yeah, but I don't think that's the case. I think the case is because we start to learn classical mechanics from the moment we're born. Like we see objects fall down, we like even when we know nothing about physics, we just throw a ball and can just roughly estimate where it lands. And the classical quantum world doesn't work like this. But if you start learning about the basics of quantum mechanics, or rather what is weird about it in an early age, like educational videos in middle school, then it's way more easy to understand than if you try to understand it at an older age.
Okay, so for as an example, if you have a wall, then, or actually, if you're somewhere high up, right? And then if you look down, then even if a kid looks down, they will still not jump because they know that if they
Yeah,
jump, they'll
obviously.
fall. Yeah, and
Yes.
and at no point in any of our lives do we develop the understanding that if you fall down, there actually is a probability that you can just phase through the floor and teleport onto the other side.
Yeah, exactly. That is why classical is easier. Not because our brain is evolved to one or the other, only because
Yeah, but you do
we
have still
see.
the understanding. That's not really an understanding you develop, that falling down causes you to fall down.
Yes, it's something you learn when you're a baby.
Gemma just asked, is he driving right now? And Theo replied with, driving make it nuts regularly, yes.
Yeah, correct. I mean the driving make it nuts part, not the yeah.
Fucking start with space, then metric space, then complete metric space, then complex complete. No wait, not actually inner product complete.
I just realized how strange it must be for Americans that me and most of my friends just like really like 99% of my friends just can't drive.
You're assuming you're born with instruction to understand physics. We do have a lot of inherent knowledge. Like, everything that could be generalized has been generalized in our brain, but we are also born with things that are just there, hard-coded into us. For example, if you grab something really, really hot, your hand will just let it go instantly.
Yeah.
That's like hard-coded knowledge that hot stuff is dangerous to us.
Yeah.
Another one, kids have that, where basically, I think that if I remember correctly, children like babies, if they fall into water, they just start floating, simply because it was an evolutionary advantage, because kids who didn't already know how to do that would just drown right away. And so there is a lot of hard-coded knowledge we have in us.
Yeah.
Esteban, you are
Also, like,
assuming what make it is assuming.
also, like, if you put your if like very baby, like a newborn baby, if you put your finger to the baby's hand, it will just grab onto it like very quickly, because a monkey instinct that grab onto the branch of the tree.
Yeah, like they are the things. So just the fact that it's grabbing, like it has to know that its hand will collide with your hand. Like that's the physical knowledge. We just have it hard coded in us. For example, collision. That's actually a great one. Collision is something everything knows. Like babies know what collision is from the very beginning. The instinct, the instinct that if you touch something hot, then it's gonna hurt. That instinct requires you to like have some kind of concept of touching or concept of letting go.
That's an instinct. That like instinct are different from conscious knowledge. And
Yeah,
like,
but that's precisely my point. It's subconscious knowledge. The understanding of how classical mechanics works. That's subconscious. Because otherwise you would need to focus on how to stay upright and focus on moving every muscle in your body. That's precisely the point. The reason why classical mechanics is so intuitive to us is because we just understand it. However, you never in your entire life will just experience quantum mechanical phenomena at human scale. Like there are certain experiments which can demonstrate true, but you yourself will never be able to experience it.
Yeah, but the classical mechanics isn't like you don't understand it from birth. You have a few instincts from birth that it does not require classical mechanical understanding, and you have a like and then you start to understand classical mechanics as you see stuff move around you.
Yeah, but some things you're born with also require understanding of classical mechanics.
Like stay away from pain. It does not, because it's just like it's an instinct. It does not require you to understand it, and then you don't born with the knowledge of how to walk. You have to learn that.
Why does it have 3 heads? Because I'm thinking 3 times as much. Oh, piss. It's gonna be fun. set with some rules. That's all we need for this. No better version. Self. We know feel better. Make it. When's the atomic bomb episode out? My friend group and I already put our bets on it. Make it when you recover from Doom Eternal. 4 videos, maybe 5. Depending on how well they go.
But that's like a month. So like, wow.
Yeah.
So like a month of your earnings is just
My most recent
wow.
video earned me $15.
Oh wait, do you count? Do you not count Patreon when you say this kind of data of
Obviously not.
format?
Obviously not. Patreon is going straight to my rent, and it's not even enough to pay it.
But okay, but then okay, so at least your rent is paid, all right.
As I mentioned, it's not enough to pay it.
Then
A part of my rent is paid, yes. That's why I need to finish this video as quickly as possible, because otherwise I might be in a bit of a pickle. I did that correctly, that's good. Make it opinion on thorium reactors. I like him. I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. Around the European Stat Olympiad, but I need to make a video about statistics and want to use Manim. Any tips? I don't think I have any tips. It's just that if there is something you think is possible, that means it is possible to do in Manim. And so it's just a matter of finding a way to do it. Don't give up. That's my tip. If I'm allowed to ask, how much did that math becomes difficult video make? I'm just going to spend if you're smaller than you. That Minecraft gets €4 per 1,000 views? Is that really what Minecraft pays? That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I just got yeah, no, my average is I think $2 or $3 per 1,000 views. Why does Minecraft pay so much more?
maybe longer videos.
Make it you can still switch careers. So full-time Minecraft YouTuber, that's a maybe.
Like, I mean, maybe that maybe 2 hour long Minecraft live would, if that would pay like
Lives
an hour of
pay less than videos.
then I don't know, like, but like views like that, like views don't count in how long the video is, or does it? Like, does it? Like, because like if a shorter video pays just as much per view, then it makes no sense. I'm sorry, it makes no like I don't understand.
Whoops. Oh. Make it, what's your favorite element? You mean like what? Atom? I think helium. I like helium a lot.
Why helium?
It's because it's curious. It's like, it's chill. It's the chillest of all atoms.
That's fair.
The element of surprise. Make it think an overall cloning tech. Make it seriously a clone scientist. Yeah, apparently cloning is like illegal or something. So yeah, kinda couldn't. 1984, I know. Make it, what did you do if you won the Nobel Prize accidentally? First of all, I don't think you can win the Nobel Prize accidentally. That would be... I think that's beyond my capabilities. Make a video about it. Milk it for the views, you know.
Like, would you just go up to the give your Nobel Prize speech at
Like, I
Sweden
would end
and
it with
just
like and subscribe.
yeah.
Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. Join in on stream. Subscribe on Patreon. The Nobel Prize situation is crazy.
What happened again, or is it still the last Nobel Prize thing?
What are you doing, Make It? I'm animating for the video about quantum mechanics, quantum field theory. This one. Oh, we need a... Ooh, we need... We need a Fourier transform of our function, which we use in the video. The function I use there is cosine of kx times e to the negative x minus p. Actually, I think I use x plus p squared divided by s, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe that's the function I use. Actually, no, I use the... close enough. Let's go with channel. I know it's like was the first thing from you that YouTube recommended to me. I only hung around with Sab. Well, thank you, Gulmexo. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Move this a bit more to the right. Let's see now. Look at this wave packet, right? Yeah, it's quite something. I might need to end the stream soon, by the way, because as I mentioned, the video I've been working on for 2 weeks at this point. My goodness. I should finish it today. I really genuinely think today is the day. And so, yeah. Look at this photograph. Why not make a website where everything is a map of an interactive version of your videos? Well, the reason why I wouldn't make that website is because I don't have the time to make that website. I already have one neglected website that I don't have the time to finish. I don't need a second one. I don't need a second one. This one's supposed to look so much better, but I just don't have the time to finish it. The complex in the product space. It's gonna be fun. I'm actually gonna let Reblax know that I'm making a math video. Because Reblax, math is also a very neglected thing on my channel.
Whenever I hear this sigh, I just like this is the this is the I will end the stream in 10 minutes sigh.
I'm tired. What can I say? And maybe open a window or something. Because I just feel, you know, I do. There, more light. Let's trigger them neurons. Let's trigger my brain into thinking that it's daytime.
I learned how the lack of light can affect the human body or like the human brain rather the hard way. Like, I spent one winter in a dark apartment where like there was only 2 hours of sunlight inside. So yeah, and I didn't turn off the light because I didn't turn on the light because I thought like, my computer's light is good enough, and no, like it was good enough until I got like extremely severe seasonal depression. So yeah,
Lifo,
not a good idea.
hold on, because Lifo just said, why not upload your website to Git so that everyone can contribute? I can't even. I already did that. I got 2 stars for it. Hey, but no takers yet. No one wanted to contribute yet.
And you also have the community post on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. I'll let everyone know. His math videos are neglected. They really are. I don't make many math videos. Like, yeah, the math video is the most popular video on YouTube. That is true. However, if you take a look at my videos in general, it's logic, chemistry, general science, quantum field theory, chemistry. I guess math, I suppose. Quantum field theory. Okay, no, yeah, there are 2 math videos here. But then chemistry, physics. This is just Blender. Then we have physics, chemistry, math. We have 1, 2, 3 math videos out of the last however many. Small fraction. I make more chemistry videos than math videos.
Which is the one that you said math kind of sorta like?
The Euler's formula one, but the Euler's formula was mostly there because I just kept mentioning Euler's formula in my quantum mechanics videos, and I just had to make one. But this one will be a proper maths video with the spaces. You have more views than physics one, considering physics is the most popular on YouTube. I know, right? It is weird. There's a huge community in relation to natural sciences. I mean, it isn't big, but physics has more kind of appeal. Hi, the red blocks.
Hello.
I don't care. I'm not going to do anything else. All right, fine. I'm just making a math video. So you know what? You do your red blocks. Good for. I'm glad I won't provide a distraction for you, because that would be bad. That would certainly be bad. Space is very general. I mean, using a metric space as an example already would be great, but explaining math has the benefit of being reassuring. Getting math explained to you is the opposite.
Oh my god. Is the music of the store like, do you hear it or not?
When you talk, yes.
Right, all right.
There was an algebra and geometry seminar. At the end, I asked my internship mentor, so when did you get lost? And he said, at the start. Physical pattern because I was free. No, that's way louder, Timon.
Sorry. Come again? Didn't hear you.
It's way louder now.
I can mute myself if you wanna. Should I mute myself?
Yeah, for the. Why do
Okay.
you always go grocery shopping on stream? I don't understand.
I'm gonna go to the store too.
What the fuck? Like, you're genuinely just wait with your monthly grocery shopping for me to start the stream.
Yes. Why not?
Fuck it, I'm gonna start streaming in random just supermarkets from now on. Panty is popular. No, I don't care for history of it. A vector space would be a good example. So yeah. Topological would be a good actually counter to it. Yuka's full name was Yuka gets tackled off the stage. You stream Tesco and some other place. Yeah, actually, it's cheaper, you know, the electricity is free there.
All right, I'm not grocery shopping anymore. I'm going home.
Oh, topological space would be actually a pretty nice counter. Definition.
I don't know. I think it's just like convenient that I can just have like it's like two things at once.
Exactly,
Like,
I agree with you completely, Timon.
and by the way, I would definitely watch a stream if you did it in the middle of a supermarket. Oh wait! No! Wait! Don't bring the filming random shit in Walmart kind of stuff into Europe, please.
Making videos like yours have carried me through physics and chemistry, and I'm glad I could help, Toko. I really am. That n be a function assigning each point to an in X to a non-empty collection of subsets of X. Okay. N be a function assigning to each X in X a non-empty collection of subsets of X. Okay, that makes sense. It will be called neighborhoods of X with respect to N. That makes sense. The function N is called a neighborhood topology. If X is below satisfied, then X with N is called topological space. Alright, that's something. And then neighborhood of X X belongs to N. Each point of set X belongs to every one of the neighborhoods with respect to N. I'm sorry, what now? Then X belongs to N. Right. In other words, each point of the set X belongs to every one of its neighborhoods with respect to N. Okay. Checks out so far. If N is a subset of X and it includes a neighborhood of X, then N is a neighborhood of X. Subset of X, okay. Neighborhood of X. Then N is a neighborhood of X. Did it just say the same thing? Okay, so every superset of a neighborhood of a point X is again neighborhood of X. Alright, that makes sense. Feminine adults turning all into a real PvP zone would be very funny, although the way how many German memes are made, just random people getting filmed in public. An intersection of two neighborhoods of X is a neighborhood of X. Okay. A neighborhood of N of X includes a neighborhood of M. A neighborhood N of X includes a neighborhood of M of X such that N is a neighborhood of each point of M. Makes sense. Okay. So if you imagine it in terms of areas, it makes sense.
Megan, can you give me a quick estimate on how long the stream will be? Like,
Half an hour, maybe.
all right. I'm not gonna wait out that, so I'm just gonna go back to YouTube chat because I gotta take the subway to get home.
Alright. Tammin lives somewhere there's a subway. How posh.
What do you mean? How? Like, I literally get a like 1 month seasonal pass for.
I don't even have a
two
subway in my city.
I get through train travel.
Yeah, but you don't count. You don't live in Eastern
Why
Europe.
don't I count?
Subways are like normal in bigger cities, like. Like, it's a skill issue if you live in a town and not a proper city. All right.
I can't afford to live in that kind of city.
I I can't help it. I was born here.
Found the elites.
All right. See you on YouTube chat in 5 minutes. Bye.
Okay, so this. Welcome to party where everything is open balls. You know what? I do believe topological space actually would be a pretty good example, because that would encounter the metric space really nicely. Okay. Just to make sure, topological space definition. Could I get like something? Wolfram Mouthwoods. I like them. Oh, you gotta know I'm going with a PDF. 51 pages, because of course. I'm curious what the middle page is about. Okay, theorems. Don't care for theorems. We just care for definition of the topological space. Yes. Cool. I want to brought down account of each other. You mean with spaces? Yeah, but we don't care for topology because I don't like the way it sounds, and you know, I just don't want to get into mathematics. Do you have a specific style looking for, or some other preference for your website? I do. Well, I don't really have a preferred style, but I do have some ideas of what I would certainly like there to be. First of all, I've set up the backend properly. The backend is great. There is the... I think it works at the very least. I'm pretty certain. I recently messed it up. There we go. The backend works. We have all of the people who donated with all the donations, all donation numbers. You can get a bunch of stuff. And from that backend, what I would like to end up with eventually is just a pie chart in which you can sort by people, you can sort by dates, you can sort by... each pie chart would also give you additional data of to what charities that money went to, and so on and so forth. There's just a bunch of things I would like to end up with eventually. It's just I haven't got the time to work on them recently, unfortunately. But when it comes to the style, absolutely not. I'm not great with style, so... Having great backend. Make it just talking about the website, right? Hold on. Theo, you're getting a lot of comments in the best comments, I do have to say. Okay. So we have definitions. How many? 2.5. Is that the last one? Please, I beg you. Okay, hope so. Definition. Okay, 2.1. A topology on a set. Oh, piss. You just define topological spaces just like that as an introduction to a video. Maybe I shouldn't go into topology. Well... And my aim at your humor just gets better. I already will have to get into that with metric spaces. I don't want to go over the same thing with topology. Okay. Topology T on a set X is a collection of subsets of X such that this. A set of... so we have... X belongs to T. Wait, why is the null there? Okay. Oh, both the null and X belong to T. I think, at least. If all alpha belongs to T, for each alpha which belongs to A, then belongs to topology. Okay, then each... I can decipher this. This is doable. Simple stuff. If O alpha belongs to T, then for each alpha which belongs to A, no, if O alpha belongs to T for each alpha which belongs to A, then what is that? Okay, oh, great. Sets mathematical notation. That was the sum one, right? What do it mean? Intersection, the opposite. Union. Okay, union denoted the set whose elements are those elements that belong to at least one set in S. Okay, so S is a set of sets. If S is a set of sets, its union, denoted A as A, is a set whose elements are those elements that belong to at least one set in S. Alright, I think I just got a brain aneurysm. Let's just read that again. If S is a set of sets, its union, denoted this, is a set whose elements are those elements that belong to at least one set in S. So if its elements belong to at least one set in S, so just any set, does that just mean any set? Has to belong to any of the subsets, yes. The set whose elements are those elements that belong to at least one set in S. So it's okay, so it's just this mean okay. Alright. Second one. If O alpha belongs to T for each alpha which belongs to A, then it's switching from alpha to A, by the way, and I don't know if that's meant to, but whatever. Then any set of A, what the fuck is an O there? Okay, if O1 to On, wait, so O is the element, or is it the set? Does it matter? It doesn't, does it? Yeah, okay. Alright, so X belongs to T. A topology on a set X is a collection of subsets of X such that X belongs to T. If O alpha belongs to T, for each alpha which belongs to A, then any A in alpha belongs to T. Okay, this is simple. Okay, alright, that makes sense. This so far makes sense. If O1 to On all belong to T, then On, and that's not a union, that's intersection, then all the intersections also belong to T. Okay, this is so far simple stuff. A set O, which character was that? Equivalent to A equals B. Okay, so this is equivalent, right? Cool. Yeah, complicate the. Yeah, I'm fine. A set which so if O is perfectly like X, it's called open. If O belongs to T. What exactly is the difference between the set X and the topology T? Topological space, there is no distance function D. Therefore, composite of distance between 2 points makes no sense. Nothing more or less than O is in T. Okay. In the topological space, we can go and define the closed sets and isolated points, as we did in pseudometric spaces. Okay. A set F, which belongs to, is equivalent to xt, is called closed if x minus t is open. That is, if x minus f belongs to t. If the separate subsets O are in T for each index, then the union of O over all these indices are 2 in T. Make it crying stream when? Today! Right now! Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so this then does make sense, yeah. Now this. A set is called closed if it is open. So we just defined a set to be closed if it's subtracted from x open. Oh! So the sum of all of them has to be in T, and the... But it... Oh. When I go down details, so off stream, I'd love to help. I eventually will have to, but I think I get it. Okay, so the sum of all of them has to be in topology. Their intersection of all of them has to be in topology. Okay, so X is in T if... Empty set and a collection of open subsets combined with these rules make a topology. That's not helping! I really appreciate the sentiment, I really do. But that is really much not helping. I'm not insane enough for this. Okay, set O equivalent to X is called open if O belongs to T. The pair is called the topological space. Okay. So if O is equal... No, wait. So X would be open if it belongs to the topology. Okay, so if O is in the topology, it's open. Actually, X in the topology is open. Small GT on the next collection of subsets such that X belongs to this if... So A is just something we picked, right? Some set. Okay, so sum of all A belongs to T. Okay. X has subset O, and if all O are in T, as stated per above rules, then the structure is called a topology. Okay. So would all topologies be open? But only if they are equal to the X. There are examples out there at some point. I mean, I guess. Closed if f x minus f is open. That is so. That's the difference in them, right? There's no funky business. That is the difference in them. There's a minus. It better be a difference. So set f is closed if the difference... I was looking at some verbose definitions sometimes. I suppose it would. I suppose it should. Oh, mathematics stack exchange, my beloved. Intuitively speaking, open set is a set without a border. Every element of a set has in its neighborhood other elements of the set. Okay. Closed has a border. Now with that context, let's try to understand again. Closed if the x minus f if f is equivalent to x, well, how can it be equal? Shouldn't it always be? I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Subset of a set B is a set A such that every element of A is also an element B. If A is a subset of B, one says commonly that A is contained in B, B contains A, or B is a superset of A. This denoted A is a subset of B. So F being a subset of X, so the subset F is closed if X minus that subset is open. The whole space minus the open subset. How's that border and that's close? I need a drink. You know what? I need a drink. Eat something. That's what I meant to say. I need to eat something. So I'm gonna end the stream for now. I'm gonna go and eat something, and then I'm gonna work on the video today. Is hopefully be the chemistry video. It's gonna be great. Thank you so much, Theo, for help. I'm sorry. I am maths is my. I'm not great with maths. And so, for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!